Hello and welcome. We're just finishing up our big festival here in Cebu City, Cebu, the Philippines, SINULOG. They were expecting about 1.5 million people to participate this year, which is about half of what it was last year at about 3 million. And part of the reason was because there were bomb threats, those types of things from the Islamists and the communist radicals, I guess. Anyway, no, we didn't have any problem through the whole event. Had a little riot one night, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in another video. I've taken some video at different locations at different times, day and night. So I'll be putting up a few videos in the next few days. We are downtown Cebu City, down on what they call the Cologne street area. It's a night market that opens up, brings in tens of thousands of people. A couple churches down here, they've got church services going on regularly because it is a cultural and a religious event. Just tons of people down here. Some places it's difficult to move, there are so many people. Many people on the street will greet you with Pit Senor, and I'm told that means God bless you. That's part of the festival here.
Señor sa purgatorio, kini. Señor sa kalimpan, kini. Señor sa pagkaboso, kini. Señor sa paabot, kini. Señor sa tulong puso, kini. Señor sa mga taong nagkamay sa puso nila. Señor. Señor sa mga taong kabos, Señor.
They have lots of people on the street selling candles, different types of candles, and lots of fires up and down the streets, different places, and in the churches, next to the church, where Catholics buy the candles, they lay them on in the fire, I guess, and say their prayers. And I think most of these candles sell for about ₱1 a piece, I believe. I'm not sure the details about that.
Mean to say it's God bless you. That's Spanish words. Pit Senor.
Yeah, Pit Senor. There's a lot of Spanish
words. That means God bless you. Pit Senor. That's benediction. Hey, give me money. Hey, give me money. No. Just give you Pit Senor.
We had a couple kids down here, like that last one you heard, asking for money. It's best not to give them money. In fact, it's against the law. But if you're going to give them anything, give them some food. They'll probably take the money and buy candy or gamble or something. And this is church?
Yeah, church cathedral.
Ah. We just stop a second. Every street is lined with lots of people, some a lot more than others, but food stands out, fruit stands, sunglasses, cell phones, clothing, lots of clothing having to do with the SINULOG Festival, t-shirts and that type of thing. Very interesting trip down through the Cologne district, especially when they have special events going on. I like this store. Unitop. Many things you can't find in other stores. Like face paint.
No more.
No, it goes out to save the battery. But it's still blinking, so it's still recording. Cologne Street down here downtown Cebu City is supposedly the oldest street in the Philippines. A lot of historical type things down here. They've got Magellan's Cross not too far from here. They've got an old fort that's been rebuilt and built a number of times. It's kind of interesting. They've got some interesting historical photographs in the fort down here, not too far from this area. Pier 1 is not very far from this area, where you get on some of the ferry boats, and then you have Pier 1, Pier 2, Pier 3, Pier 4, I think, as you go up towards the northeast along the coast. You can buy a lot of things cheaper down here at this market during the day and evening as the night market comes out than you can even at wet markets in other parts of town, because a lot of those people, they come here or they go to, not so far from here, they go to Carbone area, which is a big, they can buy stuff wholesale, but still when they buy wholesale they've got to mark it up, not as much as a regular retail store in many cases, but still, you come here. We priced some oranges out. They were like 30% of the price they are in many places, many other places around town. So it's like any place. You've got big crowds. You're going to have a few pickpockets, that type of thing. I haven't been bothered down here. I did catch a guy the other day up in the nicer part of town in a big crowd I was in. He was trying to unbutton my pocket to my. I've got snaps on my pants pocket. He was grabbing at them, trying to unbuckle it while he walked alongside me. And I caught him. I pushed him, and he didn't get anything, fortunately. I carry very little with me anymore, and the little bit I carry in money, I keep it well stashed away. The last couple days I haven't carried a cell phone because cell service was cut off in the areas that I was going to be in because of the threats. So there was no cell service anyway much of the day. It was raining and misting off and on through the night, so I was having a hard time keeping my lens completely dry. So there's a little distortion a few times because I'm filming with some moisture on my lens. If you want to take a jeepney, most rides in town are 7 pesos. You need to know where you're going, and just about anybody will tell you what number. They usually have a number on the jeepney that tells them where they're going. Then they have the names of the different barangays or villages that they're going to go to, like Ayala Mall, SM Mall, maybe La Hogue, which is where I live. But you want to get on the right one, preferably, unless you want to take the scenic route. There are a couple songs you hear over and over and over, regardless of where you go, it seems. You don't have to travel far to hear it again. This Pit Senor song, and then there's another one, and I'm not sure the name for sure, but it's I Love Cebu, and it's a catchy tune, and I wake up in the morning, I go to bed at night with it in my head, and I wake up in the morning, and it's still playing in my head. There's so many people down here, pedestrians, and the traffic. This is a 4-lane road in much of the area through downtown, and the pedestrians take over at least 1 lane on either side, and sometimes more than that. We were going to take a jeepney back to Ayala Mall, but these jeepneys are packed full and barely moving. We're walking faster than they are. We're gonna accidentally find an empty cab up here just a little bit, and we're gonna take the cab. We could jump on the back of one of these motorbikes, which we did a little later in the night. And in the rain, that gets a little interesting. Is taxi open? Thanks for coming along. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.